All right. So I need to give you guys some more terminology. And that's about element, compound, and mixture. So let's do some more vocab. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write my definition a little bit lower because I'm going to draw a diagram higher. So maybe about like a quarter of the way down the page. I want you guys to write the word element. Now you might have heard the word element from Avatar. Thinking about like the Fire Nation, the Water Nation, that sort of thing. I'm thinking about chemistry. So when I talk about an element, I'm talking about something that's composed of atoms that only have the one type of atomic number. So I'll break it apart a little bit more. So composed of atoms that have the same atomic number.
Composed of what?
Atoms. No.
That have the same atomic number. All right, so have you guys heard of atoms before?
Yeah.
All right, what do you know about atoms? They can't touch each other. Good. Yeah. Alpha?
Molecules that
Create matter. Yeah. So atoms make up matter. Kadariki. Yeah. Our DNA is made up of atoms.
Where are we?
Everything is made up of atoms.
Hey, so you're saying that you're made of atoms?
Air is made up of atoms.
Oh, including Adam and Eve.
All right. So if I was to think about atoms, those are the smallest unit of matter. With that smallest unit of matter, there are three components to it. The first part is our positive protons. The second are our neutrons, which have no charge. Jimmy, neutron, yeah.
Oh,
And I'm just going to draw a couple.
yay.
So that's what's inside my atom. And then on the outside of my atoms, I have these things called electrons. Does this ring a bell to people?
Oh, yeah.
You might have seen this.
What about protons?
So I did, protons.
Oh, sorry.
Protons, neutrons, and electrons. So, the protons and neutrons are inside the, do you guys know what that's called? Start to the end.
In the
Nucleus.
Isn't that how a nuclear bombs on it?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it in the video.
So we have protons, which are positive,
Well, that's just bad, isn't it?
and we have neutrons, which have no charge.
They push multiple molecules.
Yeah, and then these atoms can bond together to make things like molecules. All right, this here is my electron. And that's negatively charged. And those guys live in the electron shell. So that's my structure of an atom.
What name?
Now, when we look at the periodic table, there's a reason why I covered up my periodic table, or parts of it. You guys would see things like specific letters, like C and N.
Nitrogen.
Yep, you're right. That N represents nitrogen.
And C represents carbon.
C represents carbon.
Carbon.
Yeah? Now there's two numbers on there, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's a small number, and then there's a bigger number that each one have.
69.
So I'm writing down those numbers for you guys.
Again, I like that. Again.
So do you see how we have these little numbers here? Those little numbers represent the atomic number. So the atomic number is unique to that element. Each element gets assigned its own atomic number. And that atomic number tells us the number of protons. It also tells us the number of electrons. So if I was looking at carbon, how many protons would it have?
7.
Carbon.
carbon, 6.
6. If we were looking at nitrogen,
7.
7. If I was looking at hydrogen, it would just be 1. These bigger numbers here represent the atomic mass.
How big they are.
Yeah, how big they are. Yeah, moving it. Good? So atomic mass talks about how big that atom is. So that is going to be the proton number plus the neutron number. Electrons are really, really tiny, so they don't count in the mass. They're basically insignificant.
Atomic? Oh my gosh. We could literally make a bomb.
So if I'm looking at carbon, and its atomic number is 6, it has 6 protons, how many neutrons would it have?
14.
Looking at carbon.
12.
12 total, but I have 6 of those 12 being protons, so how many neutrons would there be?
6.
6. You see how we did that math? 6 plus 6 equals 12. If I was looking at nitrogen,
7.
7 neutrons. Now it's not always the same number, it depends on the element, but these are rather small, so they're pretty easy.
What about gold?
Gold, I'd have to look it up on the periodic table. Let's see.
7. Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be 69? It would have been 30.
Gold is AU. Here we go. Gold is AU. Sorry, I'll put it back. The atomic number is 79, so there's 79 protons, and then the atomic mass is 97. So if I did 197 minus 79, it'd be 118 neutrons. So the atomic number doesn't always necessarily equal the neutron number, but it definitely does for the atomic, sorry, for the protons.
Is it any 60s?
Huh?
Is it anything around 60s?
There's lots in the 60s. They're down here.
Oh, it has what number? What element is 69? Titanium.
I don't know what you mean.
Titanium. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
I was like, we got what? Element 69. Found it. 69.
Oh man, I didn't realize that was up there too.
Yeah, it's a solid center.
All right. I'll leave that up for a second, and then we got a game to play. I'm leaving it up. Don't worry. That's okay. I know I'm a fast writer.
After the screen.